What is up, guys? Hunter from Team Redneck Yu-Gi-Oh! I got Jim here. What'd you do, Jim?
I got 24th at the Maplewood Regional this past weekend.
How many invites were they giving out?
24!
All right.
Just made it.
Alright, let's get into this.
Alright, so I played PK Fire. Get into the main deck. Played 3 Ancient Cloak, 3 Silent Boots, and then 2 Raga Gloves. Before I did have Raga Gloves at 3, but when I added the BA engine, I put it down to 2 because it's not as good as the other 2.
Okay. So you like the PK engine more than the BA?
Yeah, I used to play just the Phantom Knights and Speedroids, but then recently I put in the BA once again.
Okay.
And going on to BA, I played 3 Farfa. Farfa is really good.
Best one.
Best one. Especially when you mill it or you just detach and then you get rid of the problem card and you can attack directly. I have 2 Skarm. I also had this at 3, but decided to put it down to 2 to put in other cards. And then 1 Graph, 1 Seer, and 1 Rubik. People probably like, why are you playing Rubik? It's got a big butt. Also, it's just another target for Tour Guide. And then you're also able to go into Virgil, and that can bounce plays.
Oh, it's Flying Seed too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then the Speedroids and Tour Guide.
Okay. 2 tech on top board?
Yep.
How did you like that? Did you brick it all, or?
Yes. I found later in the regionals, I would, during game 2 and 3, side out the Speedroids entirely.
Okay.
To go into Vanity's Fiend, Ghost Reaper, and Floodgate Trap Hole.
That sounds gross.
Then to our spells, 3 Lure of Darkness. I really like this in here. Even when I have to get rid of Vanity's Fiend, because maybe I draw 2. 3 Twin Twister. Really good with all the PK effects and Burning Abyss.
Yeah.
Regeki, Reinforcement, and Foolish Burial. Foolish is pretty good because then you can send Farfa to banish.
Instant out.
Instant out. And then for traps, I run 3 Fogblade, and then I run 1 each of the Phantom Knight's Sword and Phantom Knight's Wing. Now you're probably wondering, why the heck is he playing these cards? No one plays these cards. Because they're good against random decks. Because I played against Rock Stun Demise. And I knew the guy had Fossil Dyna set face down. And I used this, and then my monster wasn't destroyed. This was destroyed instead when it flipped up.
Okay.
And this can protect the monster when it would be destroyed as well, and it gains 500 attack points.
Pretty good.
And then also 2 anti-spell. Really didn't use it very much, even in the Blue Eyes matches I had.
Okay.
And then 1 strike and 1 warning.
Pretty solid. 40 min deck?
40 in the main. Going on to extra deck, 3 Dante. Best card. I don't know why Dante wasn't hit. It is so good.
It definitely needs to be at 1.
It does.
But...
2 Breaksword. I think 3 is way too much.
Okay.
I only went into it only when necessary. It was pretty much just Dante.
Yeah.
Dante is great.
Did you use the second one at all, even?
I did, because the first one I think got negated, so I had to go into the second one.
Okay.
And then 2 Levier. Now, Levier is really good in here, and when I was doing the mirror match, the guy was wondering why I was going to Levier instead of going into Dante, because then I could expand my plays and also summon Dante, and then I could go into F-Zero if necessary.
F-Zero's great.
1 Grand Pulse. This was great against the mirror match because he had Beatrice and Dante and Farfa. So I'm like, if you detach, I don't really care. It's got 2800 defense. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And Nightmare Shark, MVP. Like, best card.
That one round 8, right?
That did win round 8. And several other rounds, too. Then I also have Key Beetle and Rebellion Dragon for when you break sword, pop break sword to go into the 2 PK Fire guys, making him level 4. Found him to be really good. Him really good as well. Beatrice. Oh, this card's good. I didn't really know much about this until I pretty much started playing it like a week ago. And it saved me because of Magi's Fiend.
Yeah.
Because you can summon this with Magi's Fiend being out. And then I got over that. And he had like no response after that.
Okay.
And then F-Zero. I only used it once, but it did help me against Blue Eyes, so it was useful. And then Virgil and Spirit Dragon, just mained because then I don't have to worry about siding it in
Right.
for the Blue Eyes games.
Right.
We'll go on to side deck. Triple Vanity's Fiend.
The card put in so much work this weekend.
So much. Just special BA attributed for Vanity's Fiend. Oh, those are dirty plays. Dirty plays. 2 Ghost Reaper. I really didn't use Reaper very much because I didn't face many mirror matches or Blue Eyes. The one time I did use it, you used Solemn Strike on me. That's what happened when they use it against me. I used Solemn Strike on them, so it's fair.
Yeah.
2 Gamma Seal. Didn't really use this at all. It was just in there if I were to see Cosmos, and I didn't see a single Cosmo player.
Okay.
2 Maxi. Again, didn't really use. Didn't see it necessary. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. Didn't really need it.
Yeah.
2 Swords of Concealing Light. Probably wondering, why is he using this? Because it gets over stuff like Rock Stun. Or they're going to say you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! This says you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, it's good against Blue Eyes and Cosmos, too, because they have a big attack, but not the biggest defense.
Right.
And another really good card, Floodgate Trap Pull Up. Played that at 2. Really good against the mirror match, because he summoned Dante. I used this on him. Couldn't really do anything. It was just there.
Yeah.
Can't detach. And then 1 Vanities. I use it occasionally.
Okay. Vanity's Fiend putting in work.
Oh, yeah.
What were your matchups? Do you remember all of them?
I do. Round 1 was Dark Magicians. I almost lost. He opened up really well game 1, but then game 2 and 3 he couldn't establish boards, and I had too much field presence. Round 2 was a tie against Fluffles. 35-minute game 1 because of slow play. Round 3 I 2-0'd Monarchs. Round 4, I was 2-0'd by Blue Eyes. I misplayed, and he definitely took advantage. Round 5, Shadal Trains. Game 1, the only card I saw out of him was Forbidden Chalice. So I had kind of an idea what he was playing, because I play Trains. So I'm like, that's probably what he's using.
Yeah.
Round 6 was Demise Rock Stun. That was probably my hardest matchup. Round 7, I tied against PK Fire. Game 3, we started before time, and then with the 5 turns in time, we were both at 8,000. It was Fog Blades galore. And then round 8 was against Blue Eyes. He used Pod Desires twice, both games, but didn't really help him.
Yeah.
And I attacked with Nightmare Shark for game. Yeah.
It's the worst feeling ever. Alright, well, make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe.